Something looks a little different here. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to our vanilla Let's Play world. I apologize for the long break in between episodes, but unfortunately in one of the recent 1.16 snapshots, our previous world was corrupted. On our live stream over at twitch.tv/MCTC live, we started this world and more or less got ourselves caught up to about the same place we were at previously. Of course, our new house is looking a little bit... okay, who am I kidding? A lot nicer than our previous house. However, I made sure to stick with the whole grass floor concept. So the first thing that I think we need to do to break in the new house is to replace the floor. Already looking much better. So the first thing I wanted to do is take you guys on a tour of what we have so far. So inside our main house, we have all of our main storage. We also have our nice horse friend. We have some enchanting, you know, some potions, all the basic stuff, as well as a decent amount of storage for items and all the kind of stuff that we've accumulated. Outside of our house, not only do we have this nice little porch here, we also have a underground dungeon with right now a single village named Mr. and a zombie who's holding an item, which means that he will not despawn, which will be super helpful for a later project. However, right now we only have one villager, so we are actively looking for a second one. Just outside of our house, we have a nice dock, which is looking much better than our previous version. It kind of has this lower level for the boats and this underground, like, cellar type thing, as well as it's kind of a bridge as well. Except I guess it's not really a bridge because it doesn't really go over anything, but kind of have this two-layer dock. I think it looks pretty sweet. The early staple of our previous world has made its return and pretty much recreated the same windmill block for block, along with a nice sized wheat field here, which I added some extra lights in this one just to keep some... okay, well that is just not allowed. We can't have that. But yeah, we added some lights to kind of keep the mob spawning down because, you know, they'd come in and trample our crops and ruin the whole thing. So we have our nice wheat farm here. The last new thing that we have is this XP farm here, which you can see we built a little bit. It basically just has a spawner in the middle of the room and some water pushes all the spawning skeletons into a little water path, which uses a bubble elevator to bring them up a bunch of blocks and then drop them just enough so that when they eventually land here, they'll have half a heart so that we can just punch them and gain whatever drops in XP they have. It's not the best farm, but for early game, it's been pretty great and helped us get a decent amount of XP, which will be helpful for enchanting our tools here in the future. But yeah, you can kind of see how slow it is given that those guys that you saw spawn haven't even dropped. We do have one area where they kind of get stuck. Basically, when they move into... you can't see it, but you just have to visualize it. When they move into the bubble elevator, there is a 1-block gap. So sometimes they get bunched up there, but, you know, it still works. So while we were doing our tour there, we found a little friend here. So I have kind of been bringing him back to our base here, and we're actually going to save this guy and turn him into a regular villager, which can be super helpful, although I did just realize I forgot to get a boat. So let me run here real quick. We gotta do this quick because we don't want him to despawn. But we're gonna grab him. Oh, he probably sees the villager down here, which could be a little bit of an issue, but let's see, hopefully... oh yeah, he's blocked off anyway, so it should be alright. So we'll grab him... oh, I was gonna say we'll grab him in a boat. There we go. And let's put him over here. Ow, he did some damage. And then we got to grab some potions and a golden apple, which I think we already have both of because we've already clear. We've already converted one villager. Okay, so here we go. So we'll splash him with our potion of weakness there. Yep, he's got the effect. We give him the golden apple, and he starts to shiver a little bit, and then in a couple minutes, we'll have a nice new villager on our hands. And just like that, we have a new villager friend here. So let's kind of get him a pathway. We want to get him with his friend over here. So we'll put down a... Oh, I thought there was a fence gate. Guess not. So we'll put down a new bed for him, and a new... Oh, I guess we don't have a workstation for him, but we'll put down the bed. Let's block this off. Oh, man, I'm struggling. Block this off as well so he can't get out. He should go straight to the bed, though. Yep, perfect. There we go. So now we have our 2 villagers, which is going to be super important because now we can breed them and get some new projects going, most of which we want to get some really good trades from these guys, whether it's for enchantment books, which our Mr. Villager over here, Mr. He's very special. He has a name tag, but the main reason we have him is because check out what trade he has here. A mending book. And since we converted him from a zombie, his trades are really good as well, which means for just 1 emerald and a book, we get a mending book, which is going to be super helpful for all of our enchanting stuff. And we'll probably make this guy a librarian as well. We just got to figure out what enchant we're going to get from him and stuff like that. But once we get some good trades, we also have our zombie here. And this zombie, since he won't despawn, means he's perfect for an iron farm, which we should be able to get kind of set up and running pretty quickly. So we don't quite have enough bookshelves to have a full 30 level enchanting setup, but we can get a enchant going. So we could get Unbreaking 3 on a pickaxe, which could be good given our current diamond pickaxe is kind of on its way out. But we could also get Sweeping Edge 2 on a sword here, which is actually be super helpful for some of our XP farms. So I think we're gonna go with the Sweeping Edge 2. Oh boy. Wow, that is probably the best enchant we could have gotten with a level 20. So that is actually insane. So I'm very happy about that. And then we'll see Efficiency 3, perfect. So we'll grab an Efficiency 3 upgrade, probably on a diamond pickaxe, not an iron pickaxe, as soon as we have the extra levels for it. Couple minutes at our XP farm and we have enough levels. So let's go ahead and see what we get here. Okay, well, you know, I think we used up our luck on this sword, but Efficiency 3 is still pretty good. We can throw some mending on that and maybe this will be our worker pick. So today has been a lot of catching you guys up with the new world and what all we've done so far. But one thing I want to do really quick is kind of improve our mine entrance over here. So we have this random mine spot because this is where we found the spawner, and we kind of marked it out with this cobblestone, which looks pretty lame. So instead what I wanted to do is build a nicer looking entrance, and I think we're kind of going to use this cave entrance instead of the staircase we built there, and we'll kind of see how that turns out. So let's get some time lapse going. there we go. It's just a nice little mining entrance. I think it looks pretty good. It is missing some lighting. I did want to add some lanterns, but we didn't actually have any. So I'll have to go make some and come back and get that fixed. But I think that looks pretty good. We do need to add a path as well. But I think that looks a little bit better than whatever we have going on over here. So we can go and take these nice cobblestone pillars down. But anyways, I'm actually going to go ahead and call the end of the episode here. I know today was a little bit on the shorter side and we didn't really get a whole lot done. But, you know, we had to kind of catch ourselves up with the new world anyways. So I'll be back next week and we'll get some new projects started. Probably see if we can get an iron farm going and some more villagers. And we'll probably finish up some type of path that goes all the way from here to our other base. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.